I'm going to tell you a pension trick, and this one works every single time. I'm going to ask how many of you in the last 5 years have probably paid, have actually paid more in fees to your IFA, wealth manager or fund manager than you have received in growth in your pension. Okay? Guaranteed I will always get a group of people in that position. Now I want you to add to that the number who are down after fees and inflation, have actually a negative growth in their pension. That'll add a few more. Now I want you to add the ones who predominantly, if you have a UK pension, have underperformed the FTSE 100 over the last 5 years. And if I'm predominantly American, have underperformed the S&P 500. In fact, given that the S&P 500 is open to those in the UK, I now want you to look at all of you who have underperformed that over the last 5 years. Of course, the ones who don't comment are the ones who don't know the fees they're paying, don't know the performance of their pensions, and don't know how a simple benchmark has performed over that period either. Now that worries me because you work your whole life to save and sacrifice and put money into a pension for yourself, for your spouse, for your children or grandchildren, for their inheritance, for a quieter, more peaceful life in retirement and old age. And if you don't know those three simple facts, but you do know what's on TV tonight and what you're going to be watching on Netflix, then I'm really scared for your future. Now, there'll also be a bunch of jokers, and there's always 10% who'll say, I've got nothing, I'm going to fall on the state, and so on and so forth. And that's why they're on TikTok. This isn't the channel for you. You want the dancing girls and boys. This is for the serious people who want to grow their investments. I've written 18 books on investing, had a Bloomberg television show, and wrote 200 columns in the Financial Times and run a hedge fund. I know a little bit about investing, but don't take my word for it. Use all the free resources that I refer you to from the link in the bio. Thank you.